be 18.
Game's future stars are on display as minor league. Max Fried, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area range. It's a little higher than league average. He's consistent, one good game, one bad.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Coming to the plate now, Paul Weller. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort. Line drive to center field. Aviles is there, 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfield.
Coming to the plate now.
Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. You're a retard. I said you're a retard. You're a retard! You're a retard.
Decker, he's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. To short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Settling in now, Paul Weller comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame.
Because
Takes a high fastball for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
On the 3-2 is lined into left field, a base hit.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Striding into the box, Felipe Santana. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This is skied into short left center. Aviles ranging forward. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Jess Upchurch.
Now batting, second baseman.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Popped him up. Cornell ranging into shallow right, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left. Striding in, Killian Quick.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
And that's the first out.
Casey. What are you doing?
Digging in once again, Paul Weller. He singled his last time up. Now here's the pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
What?
Here's the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of inning number 7, and we still have no score.
Leading off for Mississippi, second baseman.
Ground is short. Weller, right. And that's out number 1. So striding in, Paul Weller.
Batting, shortstop, Paul Weller.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count.
Come on,
Hit on
beat
the
it
ground
out,
out
beat it
to
out.
short. Bump moving to his right. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the 9th is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled. It's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that 1 run held up tonight. 1-0.
Yeah, remember that soundbar I had? One that... I don't know, okay? I mean, I'm having a good day right now, and I don't know, okay?
What about the soundbar?
I can't hear you. I'm listening to my music, and the headphones I have, that's noise canceling, so I can't hear you at all. These are like $300 headphones I have. I got rid of my soundbar. Oh my God! Don't piss me off! Don't.
It doesn't have to be for long. Chris, you don't have to have them all off for that long. So chill.
I just got them, okay? Because I got rid of I traded my soundbar for them.
Who would you trade them to?
My friend that was behind me.
Oh.
I traded my soundbar for these because they're noise canceling. So when I had that,
What are they?
I can't hear it. Huh?
What are they? Let me see. Let me see. Turn the side. These are sound canceling.
So are these. Samsung level. That's what they're called.
Mm.
Yep. And plus, she actually just messaged me.
Go lay down on the couch, Casey. Huh?
Yeah, she messaged me and I wanted to come over and hang out with him.
Ah. Did I ever show you my nails?
Huh? I actually just, I saw it, I got a glimpse of them before. Ooh, dang.
They're fake.
Shiny.
They're fake.
Wait, what?
They're not my real nails, they're fake nails.
Oh my, really?
I went and got them done.
That's fake?
Dude, that's not my real length. They're shorter.
Man. Dude. I thought that was real.
Mm-mm. They're acrylics. I went and got them done.
Imagine if you had nails like that.
Yeah. I went and got them done.
Imagine how expensive your fingers would be then.
Yeah.
Your fingers would be priceless.
Mm.
People would want your fingers, Christy.
Yeah. I'm playing MLB The Show 18. And my guy's number is 899.
Of course.
For Aaron Judge.
Of course. Yeah, of course. Did you pick that number?
Yeah.
Of course. Are you playing as the Yankees?
No.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp and the Mississippi Braves. The race for the division continues to heat up as two of the...
Yeah.
Ozzy Arojo, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, it's awfully tough getting a lot of no decisions as a starting pitcher, but he was able to pick up his first win of the year in his last start. Hopefully his mojo starts turning around.
Shortstop, Paul Weller.
I just got on inside of broadcasting.
First pitch on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike
Oh,
one anyway.
fuck. Hello? Nothing, what are you doing?
Hit hard to third. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it
Did
in.
it work? Ah.
Boy, this guy's off to some kind of
It's
series,
raining like
and
crazy.
he's one of the better road hitters in
Yeah.
all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys
I ain't
just have a
going
knack
nowhere
for
right
lighting it
now.
up
It's
on the
raining like
road, getting
crazy.
that good night's sleep and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Runners off for second. Grounded softly to the right. Scooped up, and he'll just step on first here to take the Shure out.
I might come down tomorrow.
Coming to the plate
Yeah.
now, Rafael Miranda,
Bye.
and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 0-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Saucedo is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. So coming to the plate, Peter Valencia, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Ow!
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Pops this one up. Friedman over to his right, and that retires the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no error. Now at the plate, Paul Weller. He reached on a single in his first try.
Paul Weller.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit to short.
All right, hold up.
Fields
Hold
it
up right
cleanly.
there.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits. At the plate, Paul Weller, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Paul Weller.
Here comes the first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Aviles is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. In now, Paul Weller. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Go,
Dominguez
go, go, go,
sprinting
go.
after it.
Fuck.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
A 4-1 finish.
You go on the laptop for a little bit until I get done broadcasting. I don't know. I just got on. I literally just got on and started broadcasting. So I just woke up like an hour ago. You can on the laptop for a little bit. Yeah. Maybe.
The stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Lou Zavala gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things. He's right, and if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
The 1-2. The line drive that'll make it out into left center, and he's going to have himself a leadoff single.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
On it's Taylor made to short. 3 apparently. Not sure what was on his mind there, but he elects to take only the out at first. Coming to the plate now, Agustin Guardado, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Chopped weakly to the left. Weller takes it in. Throw will be well laid as he reaches it first.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch, and I would be willing to bet you he's surprised.
Into the box, Paul Weller. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Hero. Breaking ball up and away, hard slider up out of the zone, hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand, and that usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offense.
In just a sec as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game. The tag, and he is now at the plate. Adrian Baladares. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
That's up, that's up.
Popped up. Gallegos over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Paul Weller. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Softly on a line to third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him. Into the box now, Jose Pena comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
What do you mean?
And on him as this is bounced toward short. Weller from the outfield grass, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Now at the plate, Paul Weller, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Weller.
Strike 1 to start the at bat. Wind up and the 0-1. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Paul Weller. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Weller.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. Bullet back up the middle.
Drop.
Guardado is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble.
Right
so
there.
It's no runs on a hit, no
That
errors,
comment?
and 2 men left on. 8th inning coming up. The Jumbo Shrimp lead it 6-1. Into the box now, Wesley Ballard. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
1-1-1.
To the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Jumbo Shrimp are out in front here, 6-1.
What are you doing, Chris, besides listening to music?
Okay, this
Or are you
reminds
just
me of one of
listening
those kind
to
of saves you used to see
watching
back
the
in the
broadcast?
70s. I'll tell you, he was on fumes at the end there, but he found a way to get it done.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. Jacksonville jumped out to an...
I'll be back. He always says that. What'd you do that for?
time for baseball now. Robbie Bergman, a Washington-born right-hander, gets the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. So it's 1 run on 3 hits. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Paul Weller. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Oh, yes, 2-run score.
Through into right field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And not in time as the run scores.
Great job.
I am watching.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, Hero.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Standing in, Kevin Kramer. He reached on a single in his first try. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 2 runs.
Double, single, and 2 RBI.
Now, Paul Weller coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone!
Home run! Even though I didn't want to. Well, I just hit a fucking home run.
Solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him as they move on top 4-0.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day.
The hell is wrong with you?
So coming to the plate, Paul Weller, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Oh my God.
And now, in fact, they'll tag
him. Dude, why did the dude stay at second? He could have went home. Well, you fucking kidding me? I could have had a triple for the cycle.
Even finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1, the final score. The Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Robbie Bergman earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Enrique Mitre gets a 4-out save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
And so, you know, Chris, the team that I'm playing for is the Miami Marlins. I'm playing Road to the Show. Ooh, I'm batting second. Go lay down on the couch. Go. Go.
Welcome to MLB. So digging in now, Agustin Guardado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here now the 2-2. Grounded to short. Weller comes up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Digging in, Paul Weller. He was a perfect 4 for 4 in last night's game. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Javier Gonzalez. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Hey, we're still early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Now at the plate, Jess Santana. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Stepping up to the plate, Paul Weller. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation. It seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Guardado is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. So they pick up no run. Ready once again, Paul Weller. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And there are 2 away now. Stepping up now, Adrian Valladares. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a baseball now, Matt.
Okay.
All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Striding in once again, Paul Weller. He got on top of 1 and was a ground out victim last time. Liner toward right center. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game.
I went
so
back. What the fuck you talking about?
Right
At the plate, Paul Weller. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
No, it won't.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So the leadoff hitter reaches base as
so
the
much
potential
on my
tying run
channel
here in extra
with
innings.
the game.
The leadoff hitter
That
finds his way on base. Should be
nothing,
interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the buck
Yeah,
right
yeah.
here? Do we put a little hit and run on?
Yeah.
Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position.
I've had
second.
this game for
Always
over
tough to
a
issue
week
free
now,
pass,
Chris.
but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of
Good
this.
already.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Digging in, Rod McCormick, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 0-2 delivery. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1. Back to first. A double play. And they will strand the possible tying run at second. This ball game is over. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Logan Sydney.
What do you play? My batting average is 536. I'm betting 500, a little over 500.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. It's the first game of the month of July between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Peter Valencia, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
So stepping in, Derek Dietrich. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. Weller, base runner at first with 1 out. Chopped weakly to the left. 1 there, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Now batting, Paul Weller. He singled his last time up.
Shortstop, Paul Weller.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Foul.
2 down, runners at first and second. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. Stepping in, Derek Dietrich. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Derek Dietrich.
The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Stepping into the box, Carson Hanna. And as you check out his righty-lefty, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Weller retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Digging in, Davis Darnell. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The ground out to short.
What the fuck?
And that's through for a hit.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there.
Striding forward now is the DH, Javier Gonzalez. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Round to short. Right to him. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors. Digging in to try it again.
Who else is watching the broadcast?
He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Line towards center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, not a bad way to start the new month, D-Roll. How about after that single? That's his third hit of this game.
Oh, that has to make you feel good. You see that calendar flip, and you got 3 knocks in your back pocket.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Derek Trick 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw.
Come on.
Dive back in safely. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Digging in for his second at-bat, Davis Darnell. He reached on a single in his first try.
Darnell.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. On the ground out to second. And it's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess.
Standing in, Paul Weller. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Hit hard on the ground is short. Skips through, and he really has their number now. 4 for 4 in this one. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
I mean, obviously, this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
Now batting. Third baseman.
Ready now, Derek Dietrich. He was a double play victim last time around. 0-2, here it comes. Back to him on the mound. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs here on 2 hits.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of the new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Jumbo Shrimp took the lead in the second inning. And
Me? I watch any of them. Chris, what are you doing?
the stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today. So here's the cleanup hitter, Javier Gonzalez, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Gonzalez.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Paul Weller, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. High and deep to right center. Darnell is in pursuit. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He pulls into second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Ah, okay.
The 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Valadares is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits. Now to the plate, Davis Darnell. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Darnell.
To short. Weller loves it. And that's the second out. Stepping in, Davis Darnell. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Roller out to short. He's right there. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including them. Stepping into the box, Paul Weller stands in here after doubling home 2 in his first at-bat. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And it is trouble that finds the gap for extra bases. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away. And he is in there.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box
missed
thinking
the catch.
2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Third baseman.
Now in the box, Jamal Gallegos. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit toward the right side. There's one. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Digging in and looking for more, Paul Weller. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Now here's a shot out toward the gap in right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. The relay, and he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time.
To me, that was just way too big of a risk. If you're leading off an inning and you've already got...
None of my videos have been
Digging in
taken
now,
down.
Assad Kizilbash. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ground out to short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Coming to the plate now, Paul Weller, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Line toward the gap in left center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even 4 apiece. And he'll scramble back to first safely.
Hey, with that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his 3rd RBI, and it ties things up.
Yeah, 100%. He's had a great approach all game. Tied the ball game up with his 3rd RBI knock, and he's looking for more.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We're through 6 full, and we are tied 4-4. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Preston DeVore. He flew out in his last at-bat.
1-1.
Round to short. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late. Striding into the box, Paul Weller. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Guardado is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Montgomery jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Jorge Ramirez gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. David Stone closes the door for the save, his 29th of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.
Oh. Ow.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Lou Zavala, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. Much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch.
Next will be the designated hitter, Javier Gonzalez. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Looking to put him away. Leiter in there for a base hit. Snell rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. Settling in now, Paul Weller, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries. To second for one, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Javier Gonzalez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Shot on the ground is short. Weller. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Striding in, Assad Kizilbash. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. The 1-1. Short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
At the plate, Paul Weller. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
And quickly, there's one. Digging in once again, Paul Weller. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Pena. And that retires the side. So 1 run on 4. So coming to the plate, Paul Weller, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. Stanley is on his way home. The relay throw. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Javier Gonzalez. He'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one. Smoke. Knocks it down. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now. 16-4 the final tonight. Montgomery mounted an impressive offensive display. Welcome to MLB The Show. Now at the plate, Paul Weller. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently. But let's not focus on that. They're 1-0. Last game they were able to get a W. Let's see if they continue that momentum today and start playing some consistent baseball.
Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
So striding in, Derek Dietrich. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Popped up. Chavez takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. In now, Paul Weller. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on again.
At the plate, Paul Weller. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. On the ground to the left side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Oh, but the feet of the shortstop is off the mark.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
First pitch of the at-bat. Runner breaks for third. Strike taken to throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. 0-1, here's the pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. He'll try it again from first. In there, now the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. Digging in the switch hitter, Steve Story. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1-2, here it comes. Hit out towards second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Throw won't get him.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point.
Into the box, Russell Siger.
Catcher, Russell Seeger.
On the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw goes to third. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you.
Now at the plate, Luke Gonzalez. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of things productive.
And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Tommy Douglas has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Tommy Douglas.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Allen.
Jonathan Allen.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. One there. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Bay Bears jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never again.
Inferences drawn from season statistics can sometimes illuminate potential areas of improvement.
Game's future. Coming to the plate now, Paul Weller is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. McCormick leads off first with one away. And he takes strike 2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
McCormick rounds the corner and is headed home. The relay. And they'll get the out here as he's run down between second and third. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Young Jr.
Ball hit on the ground is short. Weller has throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. Into the box now, Paul Weller. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. Here's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Stanley at second, Weller at first, 2 out in the inning. swinging a ground ball to third. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Now at the plate, Paul Weller. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Young moves over, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Paul Weller. He flew out in his last at bat.
Paul Weller.
From the stretch. This is line to left. Story is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Standing in, Tyler Tuskevich, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Tyler Tuskevich.
To short. Weller ranges to. And there's out number 2. Ready for another shot now, Paul Weller. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Jumbo Shrimp crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them. Minor League Baseball is live, and so digging in now, Paul Weller, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat. Seared down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Come on.
Bouncer up the middle. Chavez over to his left. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home.
So striding forward now, Paul Weller. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. McCormick over at second. Stanley at first with no outs. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Well, we've mentioned.
Now at the plate, Steve Story.
Left fielder, Steve Story.
Ground out to short. Weller scoops it up. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Digging in, Paul Weller.
Paul Weller.
First delivery to him on the way. Drilled to the left side. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Attaboy, that was a laser.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be, you're gonna hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Jamal Gallego.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Short, hit hard.
Right here,
the second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Ready once again, Paul Weller. He singled his last time up.
Paul Weller.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. Story is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. It was a walk in his last trip.
Eric Young.
Here now the 2-2. On the ground is short. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Stepping up to the plate, Russell Seiger. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. The ground out to short, right to him. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But the tying run comes. Stepping up now, Paul Weller. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Hit hard to third, and this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Hey, nice effort by the third baseman right there to slide and try and knock that down. That ball was hit too good in the perfect spot.
At the plate, Kevin Kramer is 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really.
It's time for baseball. Digging in, Paul Weller. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. In there, 0-1. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the...
So stepping in, Paul Weller. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Burke rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
The 0-1 pitch. Line to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Stanley.
Drilled on the ground to short. Rowan fields it cleanly. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Striding in once again, Kevin Kramer, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Hit out toward second. Asuncion in the hole. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. Now batting, Paul Weller. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs.
Hush you.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So he delivers with two away, and the bottom of the fifth marches on.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker, baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Now a throw over to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time. Stepping into the box, Stephen O'Rourke.
Stephen O'Rourke.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Right side. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
God on the ground is short. Scooped up on the... And now against his body, a jump throw. And the throw will get him at first. A run will score, but that was a heck of a play just to get... Stepping in, number 94. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Under the short. To his right, Weller. And there are two away now. And that brings in Taylor Featherston. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And him there as this is rolled out to short. Weller. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Paul Weller. He singled his last time up.
Weller.
Hard liner to center field. Lamar is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Digging in, Stephen O'Rourke. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Left side, Weller moving to... Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Jumbo Shrimp rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Lou Zavala earns his 8th victory. welcome to MLB. Coming to the plate now, Paul Weller, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to short. Rowan takes it in. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Ready now, Derek Dietrich. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swinging a looper to left. Garcia moving into a slide as he makes a great basket catch. On to first, and they get the double play. Now to the plate, Peter Ikeda. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ground out to short. Weller is up with it. And that's the second out. Ready for another chance? Stephen O'Rourke. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings. No score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Paul Weller. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Line to the right side. Chance is there, 1 away. Standing in, Taylor Featherston. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hard on the ground toward short. Backhanded. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bat. Stepping in, Paul Weller. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run is scored, and the second run will score as well, and he's safe.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put Goodwood on it.
Stepping into the box, Dietrich. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Now in the box, Paul Weller. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Lamar facing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Digging in and looking for more, Santiago Peralta. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant. But hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 5-2 game. 5-2 the final score tonight. Jacksonville secured their 10th victory of the season. Robbie Bergman earns win number 7 on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.